Hi, my name is Azaria. Welcome to the House of Truth. I want to thank all my new subscribers. Thank you, want to thank my old supporters as well. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being a support. Don't watch my videos if I don't resonate with you. I'm not trying to trigger anyone unless you want to be. I'm about to do a karmic and divine masculine read right now. I've already prayed pre-shuffled. The first card that I received for the Divine Masculine is Justice. Some of these Divine Masculines are calling out for justice, wanting to balance out the scales because there's some things that have been going on with the Divine Masculines, and yeah, some of them are karmics too. Divine Masculines some of them are karmics too. But trying to balance the scales out when it comes to maybe a relationship, maybe work. Okay, then I received a Four of Wands for the karmic. Not happy, not coming into celebration, not using their intuition when it comes to the reason why they might not be coming into this union that they want to come in with, or come in when it comes to the divine masculine. Not happy, not using their intuition, lack of self-esteem. Divine masculines want to balance the scales out because they put in time and work when it came to the relationship with the karmics, and some things that probably just fizzled out, went wrong. Clarify the justice card for the divine masculines. Clarify the justice card for the divine masculines. Coming out of hermit mode, had to go in, reflect, weigh their pros and cons on what it is that they want to do, calling out for justice, wanting to balance the scales out because they put in time, work, effort when it comes to the relationship with the karmics, and the karmic is not happy because they're not coming into some type of union together. Lacking self-esteem, not using her intuition when it comes to the relationship with the divine masculine. The divine masculine want to put an end to old cycles and start something new, but lack the direction and focus on what it is, or where it is that he needs to go. This is an emotional situation for a lot of these divine masculines. Wearing their heart on their sleeve. Just very emotional when it comes to trying to pretty much make something right when it comes to these karmics. Okay, the karmic lacks self-esteem right now. She's upset because they're not coming into this union. They're not happy. They're not living maybe their best life, some of them. There's a lot of cheating and bull crap going on. There's no loyalty amongst thieves anyway. Clarify the high priestess. Yeah, wanting to move forward, having an idea, wanting to move forward. Wanting to move towards the divine masculine, wanting to come together in union. It looks like to me that the karmic knows what direction she wants to take, but some of these divine masculines are wanting to come out of this relationship with some of these karmics. Okay, clarify the Queen of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups for the divine masculine. Looks like some of the divine masculines are not wanting to, they're wanting to come out of this relationship with the karmics, and they don't want to feel remorseful about it. They pretty much tired of the situation, what it is that they've had to go through with these karmics. The karmics wanting to move forward and make things right with the divine masculines. Okay. Clarify the Five of Cups in reverse. Wanting, don't want to feel any type of remorse or regret when it comes to walking away from the karmics. Okay. But once again, lacking direction, can't put an end to a certain phase in their life in order to move forward. I believe because of the fact that these divine masculines are calling out for justice, wanting to balance the situation out, maybe wanting revenge on some of these karmics. which can be a bad backlash, okay? Clarify the Knight of Wands. Wanting to move forward. In nostalgia, thinking about things from the past. Thinking about all the things that they have acquired together. Thinking about the people in their life. Thinking about storm moments. And it also looks like to me that some of these karmics had options, okay? They had options on what it is, and they choice and they pick of who they wanted to be with. It kind of looks like to me that some of these karmics have played on the divine masculine, went with other options while with him, left the divine masculines trying to figure out what it is or direction they need to go. They do not want to rekindle anything when it comes to the relationships with these karmics, not calling out for judgment. Some of these divine masculines that were in the relationship with these karmics, their relationship has died, fizzled out. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to bring back nothing that has been dead. Clarify the Seven of the Cups for the karmics. Some of these karmics are tired of suffering. I believe that a lot of these karmics were trying to keep things together, but as far as like with the Queen of Swords in reverse, I believe some of them are losing it because they don't want to have to put an end to this relationship. Whereas the divine masculine look like he wants to and he doesn't want to rekindle anything or bring back anything that has died out. Clarify the Judgment in reverse. Look like to me that some of these divine masculines were burying themselves in their work in order to save money, maybe to move away from a lot of these karmics. It also looks like to me that because of this situation, some of the divine masculines are losing focus when it comes to their success. Okay, this situation has put them in a financial bind. Okay, how does the divine masculine feel about the karmic? How does the divine masculine feel about the karmic? The Two of Cups, wanting a fresh start, new beginning with, seem like to me, someone else. Okay, wanting to be with someone that they can give and reciprocate with. Clarify the Death in reverse. Yeah, this is affecting Pentacles. The karmic doesn't know which direction to take. What it looks like to me as well, that the karmic, it shows that she's looking at her options, looking at things from the past. It looks like that she is looking behind her more than keeping focused, okay? What it looks like is that she's kind of focused on who the divine masculine might offer his cup to, and focused on where he might want to make a fresh new start, not having an idea on how to move forward, not receiving these spiritual messages on how to move forward, because you're in a union that don't belong to you anyway. So you're not going to receive spiritual messages how to move forward when it comes to this union. That's why your High Priestess karmics are in reverse, because you lack self-esteem when it comes to trying to move forward. Seems like this situation has put a damper in your spirit. Clarify with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is messing with your finances. People are not going to work like they should, focused on somebody else and what they doing, where they going, and all that mess, instead of focusing on yourself. Ace of Wands. Yeah, divine masculines are trying to balance situations out, probably trying to put more time, love, and effort into themselves, wanting to start a new beginning, fresh start somewhere else, tired of the karmics. Uh, it's hard for the divine masculines to complete phases in his life in order to start new phases, wanting to walk away without regret. Don't It's almost like wanting to walk away without maybe having to discuss the ins and outs of the relationship, but just pretty much picking up and leaving. The divine masculines look at this as some type of emotional attachment. I believe that both of them have some type of codependencies when it comes to this relationship. Divine masculines are feeling like they can't come together in some type of union. The karmics feel like they can't come together in some type of union, and the divine masculines are trying to figure out which direction to take, wanting to put an end to old cycles and start something new. Coming out of this hermit mode of trying to reflect, trying to weigh their pros or cons on which direction to take. How does the karmic feel about the divine masculine? How does the karmic feel about the divine masculine? Yeah, look like somebody is wanting to, they're not calling out for spiritual justice. What I also feel too, like the karmic feel like there might be some type of imbalance there. The divine masculine might not be as sensitive as the way that the karmic would like for him to be. The vibe that I also feel is that the karmics feel that the divine masculines are not seeking spiritual help as well in order to probably to fix this situation. Okay. There's an imbalance there spiritually. I believe that the karmics and the divine masculines might be on two different paths spiritually as well. Unevenly yoked is what it is. Yeah, the Six of Cups in reverse. Somebody does not want to think about the past. Okay. Someone does not want to reflect on the past, but pretty much want to move on, trying to bring this union forward, trying to bring this union back together, whereas the divine masculines are wanting to even the scales, knowing that they put in time, work, and effort into this relationship and it didn't work. So looks like to me the divine masculine, some of them are wanting to me it looks like seek revenge. Okay. Even though calling out for justice, wanting to move on, why would you want to call out for justice if you plan on moving on? Who cares? To me it looks like revengeful justice. Okay. Clarify the Six of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups clarified by the Hanging Man. A lot of these karmics realize what it is that they might have to do. Tired of hanging around, waiting for some type of change or waiting for some type of decision to be made in regards of this relationship. Clarify the Temperance card. Yeah, trying to balance, the divine masculines are trying to balance this situation out because they realize that there is like devil energy. The person they dealing with, the karmics that they dealing with, there's codependency issues, drugs, sex, whatever the case may be, not wanting to be alone, using people for finances, things of this nature. But it looks like that the divine masculines are wanting to balance the situation out because they realize that they are in a messed up relationship, wanting to move forward. The karmics are not wanting to hold the divine masculine at bay, keep him stuck in a certain cycle in his life without having to move forward. Yeah, these divine masculines want to come out of this. Some of them are married to the karmics. They don't want to be with the karmics anymore. Ready to put an end, move forward, start a new relationship with someone else. Don't want to rekindle anything that is pretty much dead. Why is this? Why is this relationship like this? Why is this relationship like this? Why is this relationship like this? What I believe that someone, the Page of Wands in reverse, I believe someone lacked creative ideas on how to make the relationship better. This could deal with finances or just the relationship period. Okay. Not making it work, not having fresh ideas on how to move forward. This karmic here is on the move pretty much of wanting to make things better. But the divine masculines are wanting to come out of this relationship, wanting a divorce, wanting to start something new somewhere else. Yeah, the love is gone. The lover's in reverse. Lacking an idea on how to keep the love going. Lacking ideas on how to keep the relationship fresh. There's stagnicity there, lack of love there. It also might be that even the sex was bad, okay, between the both of them. Somebody was lazy. That's the vibe I get. When it came to intimate matters, someone was lazy, someone put in more than the other, and someone's getting tired of it. I believe the divine masculines are getting tired of it. Yeah, getting tired of feeling left out in the cold. What it looks like that the divine masculines put a lot of time, effort into this relationship maybe, and the karmics pretty much did what they wanted to do, had options. They seeked other options, so therefore the karmics were playing pretty much, which caused a damper in the relationship, which caused a lack of love to come about, which caused someone to feel as if they were being left out in the cold. And the divine masculines don't want to be married to the karmics anymore. I might have somebody, let me see. Yeah. The karmics are trying to avoid a tower moment. They don't want to have to lose everything that was built with these divine masculines. This was just a short read. Yeah, if you like my readings, please like, share, and subscribe. People need to get their shit together.